all the way. Let me come to you, Cosmos. Tomorrow as well, the Super Sand Eagles, as we call them, also getting to camp. Copa Lagos is around the corner. We lost our crown last year, and these boys are saying, look, we want to regain the crown we lost to, was it Cote d'Ivoire? We lost Cote d'Ivoire last year.
And of course, the coach has made some very surprising changes. I mean, team captain Olawale is not going to be there. Of course, there's
Olawale, the veteran.
Yeah, the veteran. Mosquito Okemiri too is not going to be there.
Mosquito is the captain now.
No, Ibinegbu. Ibinegbu is the captain. Okemiri is the captain. Ibinegbu, yes. Ibinegbu is not going to be there.
No, actually, he is the captain. He's the captain of the team.
Okay, I think there are about two of them that are very important players that have been dropped. I think Okemiri, yes, it's Okemiri that have been dropped. Yes, so they won't be there. That is a very huge statement, and I just hope that that is a wise decision, because I felt keep your experienced players, even if they're not playing, but then they'll be able to. These guys are veterans when it comes to this.
Isn't that baggage? I mean, if they have nothing to. If they can't offer anything, what is the point in taking them?
Like I said, maybe
because we are hosting the competition.
Maybe because we're hosting the competition, so I felt experience and all that. Yeah, but then they're going to be playing against the Barcelona Sand and Beach
Lebanon
team and Lebanon as well.
The club challenge is separate from
Okay, the club challenge is
like we had last year.
Yeah, so we'll be playing Lebanon.
But so far so good. It's just one country.
Lebanon, Cote d'Ivoire, and England.
Okay, Lebanon, Cote d'Ivoire, and England. All right, fine. So between 18th and 19th of December, yes, it's going to be huge at a Victoria Line part of Lagos. It's going to be.
We're already used to it. It's becoming a part of our Christmas every time.
And it's actually part of
the.
Absolutely, it's a massive fixture for Nigeria's sporting calendar. And the truth is,
it's a good way to end the year.
Yeah, everybody always looks forward to it, because it's not only the explosive, high-scoring. Beach football. There's also other things as well. There are musical concerts, fashion shows, also those particularly gorgeous cheerleaders as well.
I knew you were going to say that.
So I mean, it's a fantastic show, and the fact that it has endured for so long means that the people behind Copa Lagos are doing something right.
Yeah,
and it has grown from strength to strength. A lot of people look forward to it. It's a major fixture of Nigeria's sporting calendar, and it continues to show just the potential of the sport if we begin to do it right. For so many years, we've talked about a beach soccer league. It hasn't happened for one reason or the other. I'm hoping that Copa Lagos, because of its continuity and the quality that it continues to bring, will help to serve, to showcase this to corporate Nigeria and to the rest of Nigeria, but the latent potentials of the sport.
And I also hope that it will kickstart the preparation for the African Beach Championship, which is also a qualifier for the World Cup as well. So we're not in the World Cup the last time, so this should be a nice preparation too.
Okay, all right. So that's it. Plenty to look forward to as it concerns beach soccer in Nigeria. Of course, I'm sure a lot of you will be looking forward to Copa Lagos. We will try and see if we can still get Samson Adamu to come on this show before Copa Lagos begins, so that we can really get out the details of all that will be involved this time around. But it's time for us to come home now to domestic football and take you to Uyo. Uyo looks like it's the capital of football in Nigeria now. They have easily the best stadium, and they also have the current Federations Cup kings, Kotakari Baraje in suit. These guys are looking very different from the guys you see in those jerseys and looking ready to take on anybody, but they're looking so sweet. And that was a reception for...
That's the top scorer. What's his name? What's it? Udo.
Yeah,
the top
Anepe Udo, and that's the governor. We talked about it yesterday, good reward, and of course the man who laid the foundation for the revolution of sports in Akwa Ibom, now Senator Gospel Akpabio, of course Paul Bassi, who has also been very, very key to what has been going on in Akwa Ibom, Zakari Baraja and the boys. But let's just take a break now, listen to some of the reactions coming through from Akwa Ibom. 2 million naira for all the players, an apartment for all the players. Some of them, I mean, on the strength of what has happened, are never going to be the same anymore. So let's listen and come back for more.
On behalf of the good people of Akwa Ibom and the government of Akwa Ibom State, each of the players that played on that Sunday haven't scored 2 goals to get 2 million naira. Together with the technical crew, and then there are 34 players and 6 technical crew members. But the coach will take 3 million naira. One, for his knowledge in devising, the tactics that they use in winning the team. That's not enough. The Dakata spirit teaches us that we must leave a legacy. What we leave as a legacy is that the government and good people of Akwa Ibom State will give each of them a house.
It has been joint work from the players to the technical crew, the management, and we are having other areas where we were able to have received their input too. It's not one man's job that has carried us thus far. Everybody contributed for us to get to where we are today.
All right, so this is the best time to be a player of Akwa United. I'm sure a whole lot of players from all the other clubs will just be trying to find their way into being a player of Akwa United. But I've made a change now. We've made a change, and let me just quickly introduce to you my guest for the final part of the show tonight, Aikoji Ojekere, Chief Executive Officer, League Bloggers Award, very committed to the league. And of course, I have Kumi Balogun as well, who is also a very interested partner with Nigerian football in terms of sports brands and how these clubs can move beyond just getting money from government and be able to stand on their own. Guys, Aiko, let me start with you. Uyo is the place to be.
Yeah, that's the place to be. Football capital.
That's the football capital.
Like you said, they have the best stadium.
Yeah, right
now. Something good has happened to them. They have a lot to celebrate. I mean, Aqua has, there was Ibom Stars. Aqua came, issues. I remember that game against Enyimba.
We had Mobi Pegasus from Akwa Ibom as well.
Direct, they disappeared. The club came back again. I mean, the best Aqua record in terms of record was Akran Orok, top scorer. At the time, and now they've
and the semi-final of the Federation Cup.
That was in 2013.
When they lost to Warri Wolves.
Yeah, now they've won the cup, and I mean,
first time ever.
First time ever. You compare Sharks and Enyimba. I mean, sorry, Aqua and Enyimba. Enyimba won the league. Nothing has happened to them. Not even.
This will spur. This will
sweet. Not even sweet.
This will spur the governor of Abia to do something for. I'm sure Enyimba players will be very happy that this has happened. Before there's an official reception for them.
Yeah.
Because they have to do better.
They have to do better.
Or even do as good.
I mean, just equal it. If not better, do the same thing. Just equal it.
All right, but
it's a challenge.
It is.
But then again, just to add, they may be doing things and not publicizing it. You
never
know.
I know. Publicize it in Nigeria. But on a more serious note, guys, this was the final program for football in Nigeria. At the end of this game, the season ended officially. But the stories coming out of the different clubs are not very palatable. Worrying. I mean, very worrying. Players are stranded, they can't travel, they're waiting for their clubs to offset some of the allowances and the bonuses for the season. In fact, this story just came in now that the players of El Kanemi Warriors of Maiduguri have been sleeping in front of have made up their mind that they will start sleeping in front of the government house until something is done for them to be able to live and end their season. This is not good at all.
Not good at all. It comes down to what we've all been advocating for, partnerships and more sponsorships. We cannot depend solely on the government to fund these clubs. The government is saddled with so many other responsibilities, and in as much as we recognize this, we must, either as media advocates or either as club sponsors, or either as even club owners, chairmen, general managers.
What would you advise, Kumi? What would you advise that government should do? Because if government owns I mean, all of the clubs in the league, and they're having all this problem, and government is not letting go, it's going to be difficult for anybody to come in.
Well, public-private partnership